Hello everyone, welcome to today's lesson. I'm Tristan, and today we're going to look at three word pairs that people often make mistakes with. Let's get started. Number one, during and while. Now, one thing about during and while is they are very similar. However, the grammar structure is a little bit different. So when we use during is special. We don't use verb ing after during. We do not use subject verb after during. After during, you are just going to put a noun. Now let's look at an example. You've got this person, and see if we describe this, we would say during the movie, he fell asleep. We're not going to say during watching the movie, he fell asleep. We're not going to say during he was watching the movie, he fell asleep. We are saying during the movie. During is followed by a noun. Now let's go to while. The same situation, we are going to say two possible things. We can say while he was watching the movie, he fell asleep, or while watching the movie, he fell asleep. Tough word. We are not going to say while the movie he fell asleep. So once again, after during, you need to have a proper noun, not even a gerund, but a proper noun. After while, you can have subject verb or verb ing. Now let's look at an example. We're going to do a little practice. So you have this woman here. She looks very stressed out. I want you to pick the three sentences that are correct here. So take about 20 seconds, decide which three sentences are correct. Okay, time is up, and that was awkward. Okay, so number one is correct. During the test, she started crying. That's fine because test is a proper noun. Number two is incorrect because we're using a gerund here. But here, we are not going to say during plus gerund. So number two is incorrect. Number three is incorrect because you need just a noun after during. Number four is incorrect. We do not say while plus noun. But number five, correct. While she was taking the test, she started crying. That is perfect. That is wonderful. You can even reduce it and start it, instead of saying she was taking, you can say while taking the test, she started crying. Okay, let's do one more. Let's see if you can find the three correct sentences here. All right, take your time. All right, so let's go over the answers. Number one, incorrect. This is wrong. While plus noun is wrong. Number two, this is correct because this is not a gerund. Meeting can be a proper noun. I had a meeting, I had two meetings. So during the meeting, she was looking at her phone. This is correct. Number three, this is incorrect because here you are using it as a gerund and we do not put gerunds after during. Number four, correct. Number five, incorrect. Okay, so number five is incorrect because it says during the meeting was being held. You are using during subject verb, which is wrong. Okay, number six is correct because this is a noun. During the presentation, she was looking at her phone. All right, so that is a common mistake. Once again, after while, you can have subject verb or verb ing. Usually, 99%. After during, you must have a proper noun. Other than that, these words basically mean the same thing. All right, let's look at another common mistake. We see this woman, and many students would say, she is stressful. This is incorrect. we are looking at stressed versus stressful. Stressed describes a feeling. Stressful describes the reason for the feeling. So this woman, she's got too many kids, her house is too busy, her life is stressful. But she is stressed. You could also say she is stressed out. All right, let's look at this guy. He's at work. Work is also very busy. So he is stressed out. He is stressed, but his job is stressful. So when you're talking to someone and you say, oh, I am so stressful, what you're saying is you cause stress for other people. So better, oh, I'm stressed or I'm stressed out because my job or my family or my work is stressful. All right, we're going to look at one more pair of words that causes confusion. And this is on time versus in time. Now, let's look at the meaning of on time. On time means not late for a scheduled time. In time means just before something happens. Often so you can stop it. So it's often something bad. So remember, on time, you have a scheduled time and you are there before or when it starts. Let's look at an example of Mr. Amir Diab. Sorry about my pronunciation. Amir Diab has a concert. It is scheduled to start at 7 p.m. He starts at 7 p.m. He started on time because 7 p.m. was the scheduled time. We look at this situation. This man has to go pee. He's got a weak bladder. It is an emergency. The closest toilet is 10 minutes away. He might not get to the toilet in time before something bad happens. Now, sometimes you could use both. For example, if I have class at 9 a.m. and I arrive at 9 a.m., I am there on time because it's a scheduled time. But I could also say I am there in time for the lecture because the lecture is going to happen. So I could say I'm on time for class, I was in time for the lecture. Now, we often use in time with the word just, the expression just in time. For example, if you are playing soccer and the goalie dives and just gets his fingers or her fingers on the ball, she or he made the save just in time, just before it was a goal. Okay, everyone, so I hope this cleared up some common confusion. Have a wonderful day, and please share, subscribe, like, hate, I don't care. Talk to you soon.